good for them.
And you seem to be a bit of a favourite of the manager. You're regularly in the starting lineup. What's your relationship like with him, and what do you think he sees in you?
Yeah, obviously we've got a good relationship, and obviously, yeah, he has that trust in me, and obviously it's nice to know that. Obviously, he knows what I'm about, and obviously everyone else knows what I'm about because that's why I'm in the team. So.
You've got some relative newcomers in the squad, Ben Hutchison, Gary Roberts. Tell me about them. How are they making an impression in the dressing room?
Yeah, obviously they're a big impact in the dressing room, especially Roberts. He's obviously had the experience in the league. So's Ben, but obviously he's not really played much yet. But I'm sure he will. But no, it's always good to get the lads in.
What do you think Gary Roberts brings that you haven't had before in the team?
I don't know really. He brings experience, but no, he's a good passer of the ball, and obviously he's very vocal in the change room. So no, it's good.
This is kind of the first season where you've played regular at senior level, mate. How have you found that in terms of, you know, sort of the fitness and, you know, sort of playing regular? Has it been?
Yeah, I felt comfortable. Obviously, I was getting a bit leggy, and obviously that's when the gaffer rested me for a few games. And obviously I come back in now. I feel fresh, just raring to go till the end of the season, so. Yeah,
I mean, obviously at the time, I guess, no player wants to sit it out. But do you think it was, you know, in hindsight, perhaps the right thing from?
Yeah, I think at first I probably weren't happy about it, but obviously I had a word with the gaffer, and that reassured me that obviously he hadn't dropped me, he was resting me, and I think that's benefited me and the team, so.
Well, Adam Smith, welcome back to Field Mill. Tell me about the spell at Aldershot.
It was a fantastic experience in the football league, and I met and worked with some fantastic players and some fantastic coaches, and it was an experience that was I enjoyed.
And how many starts did you make? Were you regular in the first team there?
I played quite a lot of games. I was quite happy with the amount of time I got on the pitch. It's benefited me a lot, so I was very pleased.
What was your reaction when Paul Cox said, "I want you to go out on loan, mate"?
Well, it was like, obviously it's like when I realised that I was up for loan, it was just finding the right club, and Dean Holsworth obviously showed some interest and brought me in, which I was grateful for, and I was pleased to go there and do well.
Anything you particularly learned from Holsworth's management style?
Yeah, obviously I've learned quite a lot. Played with some good players and met some good friends as well. Played with some old teammates of mine that I've known in the past that are down there now. So overall, it was a successful period for me. Thank you.
But you're back now, and tell me how it's going so far. You've been back just a few days, I guess, but you turned out in the friendly against Eastwood.
Yeah. Played 45 minutes against Eastwood. It was football's football. It's nice always to be playing, no matter what. So it was pleasing to be involved in the game of the night.
It was quite frustrating for you that things had turned a bit sour for you here before you went out on loan.
I wouldn't say sour. I'd say obviously the manager's got his obviously his ideas, and obviously at the time I wasn't involved at the time, but obviously the lads that were doing well, playing well, which I respect that. And obviously as a player, players obviously have to be selfish at times, and I was thinking about myself and I wanted to play. Maybe I wasn't in form at the time, so maybe me going out on loan was the best thing to get some games.
And obviously the manager is now looking at you thinking you could play a massive part in the rest of the season here.
Yeah, it's exciting times ahead. So like obviously, if there's football to be played, I'll always be excited, and I'll always be there to take part.
Are you sort of quite keen then, mate, to sort of resurrect your career here, as it were? Because, you know, obviously having been in the football league, is it like almost a bit of a come down to come back to confidence?
Oh, not really. Obviously every player wants to play at the highest level he can, and playing in League 2 with Aldershot was a very good experience, and hopefully I can one day play in the Football League again. But obviously there's a job to be done, and I'm obviously employed by Mansfield Town, so I will do a job for Mansfield. And obviously it's a good league, the Blue Square Premier that Mansfield in. There's some good teams down here. There's Grimsby, there's Stockport, some ex-league teams. So there's some big teams down here.
Yeah, so you say the motivation's quite high then to...
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll be playing. My motivation will be high in training, in games, no matter what. Yeah, that's just the person that I am. I like playing football, I enjoy it, love it, and I'll continue to put 100% in every time I put the boots on.
Yeah. I mean, do you think you were kind of given a fair crack the first time, you know, under the new manager, because you didn't really get that much of a chance, did you?
I don't think I've started a game this season for Mansfield, but obviously the manager's got his opinions on who should be playing. He's come in, he's done a good job. The lads are 7 points away from playoffs, so the season's not dead. So he's done a good job. So he's obviously picked the right team to represent where he is in the table.
You've come back and there's quite a few new faces in the dressing room.
It is coming into like being first day back at school. There's coming into the change rooms. There's a whole new bunch of lads. There's some old mates of mine, like obviously like Paul Connor going out to Gainsborough, and some of the lads gone out. But that's football. There's a lot of changes, and I'm sure the lads that he's brought in are very good players.
Yeah.